Hello guys, welcome back. So as I've said yesterday that I'm gonna, what did I say? Oh right, I said I'm gonna grind for a bit because on the previous stream we ended on the flu season, if I'm not wrong. Yep, and that's where the Reaper, whenever the Reaper appear, there is a slight chance that he will come into battle in the under the influence of despair. So after I think 2-3 turns it will just succumb. So, and it grants a lot of EXP, and I mean a lot. So I'm gonna show you the result of my grinding yesterday. I only did it for like I think 3 hours. That's where I got bored of it. Then wait, did I do 3 hours? Oh yeah, the 3 hours included me fusing personas, right? But I was a bit short on cash, so I wasn't able to get ideal personas, so to speak. So let me show you the progress. So right now everyone in the party is level 90. That actually was, I think, just about 7 Reapers, I think. And this is what I got. Very easy stuff. Then as for personas, we got a few new ones. Firstly, we got Michael. This dude is awesome. Firstly, this skill, Divine Judgment, blast attack that reduces HP for one foe by 50%, basically halving its life. And it's strong against gunfire, repels blast attack, and nullifies curse. Awesome stuff. Of course, it could have been better if he has any more resistance against any other of the elements. And I'm hoping to duplicate a null physical card so that it can learn null physical. So it will be strong against everything except the elements. Yeah. Next up we got Shao Sha. Don't know how to properly pronounce it, but it's also another good persona. It's this angelic grace is just awesome. It doubles the evasion against all the elements. And on top of that we got blast boost that strengthens the blast skills, which it has. And he also has one of the best skills, the almighty skills. So regardless of what mobs, I'm gonna be able to hit it with this. So next we got Shiva. This is primarily used when I'm in a pinch because of its resistance to almost everything except fire and wind, and weakness to nuke. Right, but I was able to fuse it with, I think, the third treasure, the level 25 treasure. I don't know what's its name already, so that I could get it to have dodge nuke. So in the event that I'm being struck with nuke, I'm gonna pray that I'm gonna miss it. Then we got Kali. This is basically a persona I'm using mainly for damage, physical damage, and also regeneration of SP because of Invigorate 3. Other than that, I don't see much use of this dude. Then lastly, no, not lastly, but almost second last, is this Chu Lian. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, but this guy is also gonna be used for physical damage, pure physical damage. He's just gonna come in, charge, then just gonna use one of the skills to whack the hell out of the foe. And then lastly we got Seth. This dude, I'm not sure why I made it. I have no idea why I made it, but I think I'm just gonna be using it for this purpose, the one-shot kill for the crits. Yeah, in the event that the enemy has no weaknesses. So that's for the update. And I've also done some simulation, date simulation. So right now, if I'm not wrong, once I exit Mementos, we are just 1 day away from sending the calling card to Nijima. Yeah. And with that said, let's move on. Alright, also another update. We defeated Fukurai-san, the the head of the ADP, the one manipulating Oya, Chihaya, the fortune teller. Yeah, we have dealt with that dude. Easy stuff. He was pretty weak.
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
So 1 more day. We're gonna send the card on the 18th. So just 1 more day away.
Hey!
Book, where the book? Nice. New area unlocked. Meiji Shrine. A verdant oasis in the city holding the vast grounds of Meiji Shrine. Pray your heart out. Its reputation as a power spot led to a record number of New Year visitors. Interesting.
Today we're going over.
Now then, please open your textbooks. Today we'll be learning about trigonometric functions. Oh my god, math. Sine, cosine and tangent. This is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you panic just from seeing a graph? I don't get it. A complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have distinctive shapes that stimulate the imagination. Now then, take a look at these graphs. Oh, come
Give me an
on.
answer.
Which of these is called... What? What the fuck is that? After its resemblance to a snail. What? Is it A? He said resemblance to a snail, right? It's B? How does B look like a snail? Are you sure it's B?
This is it.
What the fuck?
Precisely.
I don't see a snail in B. I suppose it's really the snail shell that it represents. Likewise, D is called the Devil's Curve because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo called a Diabolo. I only heard Diablo, but I never heard of Diabolo. It's not directly related to devils in any way.
Nice going.
Okay, enough of this bullshit. It's time we go into the palace. Get things done.
Hey!
Kodo, Futaba. Let's check if Shinya's gonna. Nah.
Yo! Alright!
Time to cross another thing out of the promised list. So the next promise is learn about my generation. Wait, I think I can do the next one too. Have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Where can I find lots of young people?
Alright, let's go!
Baiju, I think I've got it. Let us be off. Wow, you guys have actually started getting pretty close. Not like that's a bad thing though. Anyway, be careful out there. So, we have arrived at the diner. I've heard all about the unlimited fountain drinks at this place. Well, where are they? I don't see them anywhere.
Hi.
Oh my god, she's gonna talk with Mishima. Oh crap, are you with a girl? Is this a friend of yours?
Oh, that's right.
How about I ask him to help with my promise? What promise? Well, you just want to have a regular old conversation? Oh wait, you're saying that you, a girl, want to talk to me?
Yeah.
I see. In that case, I guess I don't have a choice. Nope, none whatsoever. I'll just have to help you out.
Really?
Ooh, you're so nice. My name's Futaba Sakura, and don't you forget it. Okay. I'm Yuki Mishima, but everyone just calls me Mishima. It seems like help always comes my way when I need it most. Maybe my luck stats really high. Yo, what? My luck. Do you know about stats? They are like points that represent particular aspects of your being. How about you, Mishima? Nishima? You called his name wrong. Are you into this kind of stuff? It's actually Mishima.
Let me see.
So, you want to learn more about our generation? I doubt it will be easy to explain. Youth, the unknown frontier. Maybe I should try talking about my hobbies. Do you like computers?
Yes.
I'm always online. Me too. What sites do you use? I usually keep to forums myself. Or are you more into streaming? I did gladly subscribe to your channel. Wait. Do you by chance run one of those racy channels? You didn't need to be super courageous to do that, though it certainly wouldn't be welcome. Whoa, that's the first time I've heard anyone actually say that out loud. Huh? That's all you took from that conversation?
I see.
Ah, I've got it. This overwhelmingly forgettable appearance, generic speech type, and total lack of sex appeal. Nishima, are you an NPC? But it'd be even more savage to lie about what he is. And besides, NPCs are an important piece in the jigsaw puzzle of gaming. They're not making this any better. And more importantly, my name isn't Nishima.
Alright.
Anyway, I'm glad you spawned here. Oh my god. I killed 2 promises with 1 Nishima today. Wow, what the fuck? Learn about my generation and have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Ah yeah. I think I gained a ton of EXP on this adventure. And it's all cause of you. She treats everything as a game. She's so funny. Seriously. So, Futaba-chan, it's okay if I call you that, right? I'm a little embarrassed. Anyway, what are you doing after this? Going home. Oh, right.
Alright, let's do it.
Futaba's sequences are always so funny. The way she treats life as a game. Her speeches.
Well then.
What is it this time? Right. I've been looking forward to seeing you. The chairman turned himself in, and it's even shown up on the news. I had no idea. It's incredible, isn't it? It all happened so suddenly too. He confessed all of his crimes. The police came to question me after that, but they ultimately concluded that I'm innocent. Apparently, the chairman took full responsibility for the ADP and admitted he was brainwashing all of its members. Oh, and speaking of members, some of them said they have stopped using the Holy Stone because of my advice. It was all the clients you sat in with. You know, I never saw this as a possible outcome in my readings. Not only have the fates of the ADP members improved, but even my own has begun to shift. It's almost like this curse that's followed me ever since the villagers called me a monster has passed.
Yes.
That reminds me, my readings told me I would accomplish my objective with the aid of the trickster. But I'm not sure what exactly that was supposed to mean. It's such a mystery. That aside, the ADP is finished. Nobody else will be deceived. What is wrong with me today? Oh, I just realized something. Remember how I told you how the chairman knew I was a runaway? Well, I was wandering around the city with luggage at my side. Anyone could have figured that out, huh? I knew it. I know how fragile I was back then. But it's still embarrassing to think I let myself believe he was a psychic. But I guess some men are good at knowing when a woman is vulnerable. Are you one of those men? The fuck? The truth is, there's actually something else besides the chairman that I want to talk to you about. This is so embarrassing. Are you interested in older women? Oh, are you? Ooh.
Really?
I mean, how interesting. You don't look that old to me. If we have time to waste talking about nonsense like that, we have time to read fortunes, right? You don't look that old to me.
Alright.
But
Even though the chairman turned himself in, there are still some things left unresolved. Most importantly, the other members of the ADP are still confused as to what exactly is going on. So, I need to set things straight. This is partially my fault after all. Right, the real battle starts now.
oh,
It's getting late, blah blah blah. Okay,
goodbye.
2 more. Just need to talk to her 2 more times. Calling card day.
Pay attention!
Y'all look like a bunch of dead fish. What was it? Your phone? Video games? I know you were up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Hey, are you awake? Look at this map.
Why don't you try?
At which of these locations can you see the sunrise the earliest? Sunrise? Should be all the same, no? Just simply because it's the highest point.
This is it.
Exactly.
The correct answer is the summit of Mount Fuji. The more east and south you go, the earlier the sun rises. However, what affects it most is altitude. So excluding the outlying islands, the sun rises earliest on Mount Fuji.
No way.
I don't need all these classroom questions anymore. The fan site's on fire as usual. Anyways, tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers. The date of our plan, Of course we remember. I thought we were supposed to send it today. That means we are sending out the calling card today, right? Yeah, correct. Yes, today is our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I am certain we have reached our limits. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right? Yes, taking that into account, today will be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school. I will tell Akechi-kun as well. Isn't he in the chat? Isn't he in the top right corner of this chat?
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
When did Sojiro become so generous?
Ain't this place always empty, though? Huh?
Everyone here is a witness.
Look at Ryuji's expression.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card. Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
Can't you just put it in a what is it called? Put in envelope. Fake. Make Makoto fake like she received a mail, then pass it to Sis, then the Sis open up and inside is a calling card, then nobody will ever know, correct?
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Is that really the only way?
What's wrong with that method?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it. Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Ooh, a talk without Akechi. Ooh, are they conspiring? Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier. Now, we just need to hand it over as long as we can get it to Nijima. Interesting.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
Fair and square my ass.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes. I understand.
Okay, so from what I can understand, she made a call to the SIU director. Probably?
I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay.
Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all according to plan then. So yes, finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? You don't want to talk. I asked that you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow. Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. Is it just as we discussed earlier? Is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we are fully prepared beforehand. Very well. Our objective is stealing Sai-san's treasure. We will meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 PM. Good. Wanna give us one last word before we go, leader? We'll be relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I will do my best in this as well. Okay, I'm gonna assume I can't do anything.
Oh!
Wait, let's put this on.
Oh!
Wee. I'm just left with kindness and guts.
Oh! I see.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm allowed to do stuff. I didn't know that.
What's up?
Wait,
I see.
I'm allowed to do stuff in this room. I'm not allowed to
What's
leave.
up? What's up?
That's weird. That's never happened before.
Hey!
Huh? I'm confused. So I'm not allowed to leave this room? What the fuck?
Hmm.
Whoa, that's one huge king piece.
Hmm. Hey! Wow!
Regular clothes, school uniforms, loungewear. Ooh. Winter, summer, winter, summer. These are uniforms, these are clothes. Let's try this. What else can I do? What else can I do?
Hey! I see.
So I'm only allowed to do infiltration tools? What the fuck?
Okay. What are your thoughts?
I made just one reserve ammo. Just one. Oh, because I can't do anymore.
Okay. What are your thoughts? 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 Hey! Hey! Okay. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Well then. The day has come. Are you all prepared?
Of course. What of the calling card, Makoto? I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto,
Let us go.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden. Yeah, if we screw this up, we are done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
Now,
It will
let's
be
settle
alright.
the score.
I want to save my sister no matter what. Has everyone decided?
We can't afford to
Mhm.
lose.
All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. Alright, Joker, this is the Phantom Thieves. Final heist. Give us the signal. Are you serious? This is the final. Alright. It was Akechi's condition that we changed Nijima's heart, then after that we disband. Right.
It's showtime.
No wonder it's called the final heist. Oh, this outfit sucks. Okay, let me change my outfit. Now for my team. It's gonna be Ryuji, nope, Okana, Makoto, and On. And with that, let's do this. Not this. Is it this? Nope. Shit. Which was it already? I can't remember. Fuck.
Let's go.
Was it here? Shit, I can't remember. Alright, it's here.
Whoa!
Where's the treasure? It seems you came just as I had planned. As she planned? No. Was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So that's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where do you hide it? A vault. Come, we shall put an end to this once and for all. It seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us. Let's go after her.
I have something.
See? So, nothing here.
Focus.
Okay, nothing special here. This elevator will most likely take us to Seisan's location. Is everyone ready to go? Alright now, let's go.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
What's this?
Ooh, we're battling on the roulette table.
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
Let's do this fair and square.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay, let's start off with.
All right.
Persona! Okay.
Okay, most of our buffs are done.
Let's do this fair and square.
Bad HP. My god, everything is down to luck.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives.
Fuck?
Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
We are in her palace, you know.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a ton of people spinning the roulette. What should we do?
I'm not done.
Oh
You
shit.
missed?
Ah, so you've broken the rules.
What do you mean I've broken the rules?
In that case, it's time you be penalized. Breaking rules will be punished.
Joker,
the
are you alright? What? This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
What the fuck? Well, how am I supposed to
Joker,
damage
your
her?
health is low. Watch out!
I'm confused. Am I gonna get punished
This
again?
is your penalty.
Soul's in trouble.
Are you serious?
Everyone's health is really low. Can someone heal?
Breaking rules will be punished.
Okay, no matter what I do, I'm gonna get a penalty.
Persona!
Seriously?
Sorry.
Thank you.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to the enemy or your allies depending on the outcome. Greater bonuses will be given for more difficult predictions. Carefully consider the flow of the battle when determining where you place your bets.
Well, how will you bet?
What the fuck? Hell no, I'm gonna bet high risk, high reward, man. Let's go for the middle.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
Oh shit. Bullshit.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker? Let's keep watching her then. There has to be something not right going on here.
Let's do this fair and square.
Bet money? I'm gonna lose money?
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Oh, if I'm gonna lose money.
Let's see.
Let's try.
This is your penalty.
Joker, are you alright?
Okay.
Breaking rules will be punished. Soul's in trouble.
There's no point doing nothing.
Persona! Let's go. Woo! Oh, that's a big help.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how...
Let's go high risk, high reward.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
Wow.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
Honestly, no.
Let's keep watching.
Let's do this fair and square.
Fuck, I don't want to lose hit SP.
Very well, time. Well, have you made your decision? Then let's see the
Oh my god. So much SP gone.
Really? How is she doing it?
The pockets are drawings? Really? There's a glass lid.
I see. You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
I just randomly picked an option. LOL.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper. We gotta stop this. You want me to do it?
Yep, you
Okay,
do it.
Roger.
let's do this fair and square.
Bet money again.
Here I go. Speed up.
That's not gonna help.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time. Well, hopefully your prediction will be correct this time. What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy shit.
This?
Oh my god, that thing looks massive.
Cheating! Unfair! Silence! This is my world! If you want a fair fight, then to hell with the game! I'll crush you by force, fair and square, just as you like!
It's my sister's true nature. No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Yeah, that's after me losing so much SP. That ain't fair.
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Okay, before that, let's do this.
I will win!
All right. I'll use my persona.
Die, die!
Let's go.
Let's hope this works.
There.
Okay, it doesn't.
Woodland Persona! Eat this!
The damage sucked.
Persona! Take this!
Nice damage.
Persona! No holds barred!
Nice damage.
As long as you win, it doesn't matter what methods you use. Don't you all think the same? You're controlling the hearts of others to achieve your own goals.
It's not for us. We only do it to help others who are suffering.
I will win.
No.
You're being a sore loser.
I never lose, even in games of pure luck. Let me prove it.
So she's not going to cheat anymore? This may be a good opportunity for us, Joker. If we win at roulette, we'll get an advantage in battle.
True. But that's if we win. Change. Nope, I don't need HP. Yes, I need SP.
Coming!
Something else.
Breaking rules will be punished.
Joker, are you alright? Joker, your health is low. Watch out!
Behave yourself.
Persona! Let's go.
Thanks!
Thank you.
Let's go with the middle one. Please let me win. I need SP so bad. Oh yeah. Nice.
Persona! Ravage them! Persona! Yeah!
Persona! Persona! Feel my ray!
I will win! Justice can only be on the side of the victor!
Come! Michael! Alright. Get wrecked!
Oh yeah. Woo! Nice damage, Ryuji.
Persona! Take this! Persona! Take this!
Oh yeah. Woo! 12k EXP. Of course, that's nothing compared to the Reaper. For your information, Reaper gives about 72k EXP per kill.
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations, twisting the truth for your own personal gain, Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me.
That briefcase. The very same briefcase in the start of the game that we were stealing.
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves. By no means. This shall be the end of our working together.
Why?
That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright? I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good. We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? There are more coming? This will be dangerous if we don't do something. Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded. A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy.
Oh, that's when I step in and I got caught.
No, that's too dangerous. Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay? I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back. We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember? Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
Then come on, speed it up.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
This is our only chance!
And at the start I remember all the sounds were muffled. And they played the sound, but they didn't show you the face of whoever said it. Now they're revealing it.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent boost.
I know.
Nice work as always, Joker.
Hey man, Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
Stop right there!
Get away.
Take him down, Joker!
Okay, basically this is a flashback. From what I remember, this thing is weak to gunshot. Hopefully, it still is. Ooh, Arsene.
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Comparing power levels. No threat.
Sona.
Get him, Joker!
Hey, it was weak to gunshots the previous time. This is bullshit.
Every opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Oh, it really is weak.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
So I don't get no EXP from this.
Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door! All right!
Come on, man.
I'm okay!
So we are repeating the start of the game. This time with strong personas. So dark.
Problems on my end.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What? All right.
I can see it.
And we repeat the cutscene from the start of the game.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
Huh, what a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Go over there!
expect to find some kid.
Yes, we've all seen this
You have
before.
your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Yes, we've all seen this before.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
With that, we've broke the 90th hour mark. Yeah. 10 more hours and we've spent officially 100 hours in this long ass game. Must we really go
Guess
through
the drug was too
Must we really
strong.
go through everything again?
Wake him up.
Can we just flash back all the way to the part where we are being interrogated by Nijima already?
No dozing off.
Ugh.
You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? Hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. Think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
Son of a bitch. Why am I made to see all this again?
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Wow, 3% approval rating. All-time low.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor-san, Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. is for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate.
Ooh, why are we in here?
Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
I don't get it.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence. I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
I should be denying that, right?
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them? I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too? So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them? be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things. Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of? Sticking to the right path? That's no different from us.
Not true.
You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
You realized it too then.
Ooh.
It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up.
Wait. Pancakes reacting. Goro Akechi?
But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer. Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye. Land? Why are you saying such odd things? Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? That's true. Who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Our newest member, Goro Akechi.
Suspicions were true in the end. To think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader. Smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done.
Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion would be easier said than done.
We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? You're not joking, are you? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this. You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Show him?
Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here?
Okay, him within the group, there's only 3. We only got Yusuke, Ryuji, and Goro Akechi. Yusuke, impossible. Ryuji, he's too dumb. So there's left with Goro Akechi.
And what about this smartphone? The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Can y'all just say the name?
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
I am thou. Thou art I.
Nice.
Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
True justice. Come on, the ability isn't revealed to me.
Alright.
For fuck's sake.
Alright.
Satan. Saturn.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though?
The traitor!
Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
The son of a bitch.
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Oh my god. He's just revealed his true self.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
What are you?
Oh my god. Cold-blooded murder.
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Huh? He's revealed his true self, but my bond with him has grown deeper. Huh? The logic?
Alright.
Where's the logic in that?
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
The fuck? Seriously? Is the game ending here? But that's not fair. Oh my god, a bad omen. The fuck? I don't get it.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
Shido? He works for Shido? That politician?
I've told you not to call me by name.
The son of a bitch. The son of the bitch that put me on probation.
Regardless,
damn it.
all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
Wow, they even know about Morgana.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
Even this bastard is just a pawn.
No, it can't be. Even me. God damn it. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
Futaba!
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Isn't it too late? I got shot in the head already. I thought I'm dead already.
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young man who's...
Can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor. Considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh? Yeah.
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
Am I really dead? Is this how the game ends? Seriously?
Received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in custody.
This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
So getting shot wasn't part of the plan. So I'm really dead.
You're shitting me. We got him.
Eh? What? I don't get it. I clearly got shot in the head. How am I gonna survive that shot?
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Since when did we talk about pancakes?
Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
Okay.
There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough. I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect. An incredible one. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
How do we get access to this place?
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
Oh, they make a palace out of it.
It seems you finally remember.
Is it?
This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Huh? Yeah, okay. I don't get it. Holograms? Or fake palace or something like that? Oh, come on. I don't understand. I heard they arrested one of the Phantom Thieves. No way. I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer. He deserves to die. Fuck you. We can finally breathe easy now. Screw you. He killed himself, huh? I guess we'll never know his motivation. All these goddamn assholes who didn't understand my circumstance. Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. Ooh, we're back here. Oh wait, this is a memory. Are you listening? What were we talking about? You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Saba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Cis Palace as he suggests, we will likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. To think he would be this far gone, I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment. So this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us. He made us go after Okumura, then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it? No, Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind all this. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi. But what means do we have of learning his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us. I think that will be the case eventually regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we are an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes they're no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately. Damn it, so we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion? But if we go into the palace as told, he will get arrested and then murdered by Akechi. Palace? The palace? Actually, there's something I did like to say regarding. Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage. What's this all of a sudden? There's a way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really? You gotta be kidding me. If he wants to kill him, why not let him? That is, inside the palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive him, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it. It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out. Oh, so we show him the phone, we made him enter
Ever since the death of their
my
teenage
palace.
leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent.
Okay, let me summarize this. This is what I think happened. We made him look on the phone where the app is activated, and he entered my palace. So from then on, what he saw was the version of me and a version of a police that I thought up. And in my mind, I made it think that he is what is it called again? He is not a danger to me. That's why he still wear his proper attire and shit. Oh, so basically everything is in my mind. I manipulated everything. He shot a cognitive version of me and a cognitive version of the police. Oh, so everything was in my head. I thought of everything. Nice. So in fact, I wasn't dead. The police just actually ran away. Oh, I see.
However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully
I
solved.
believe that's a correct summary of what happened.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down.
Ew, even Sojiro knows everything.
I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Calm down, Ryuji.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been? You're not floating.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Nice.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake.
That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all. That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone. I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the phantom thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day, and with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
You better believe it.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around. We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi. But I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the trip. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
Dude, the
All
phone.
I needed were the coordinates.
Seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Yeah, exactly. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that
That
quiet
drawing. That drawing.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into a catchy mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Of course. Come on.
I see. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake.
Excuse me?
But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
Aw, it's nothing. It was easy.
How tough are you?
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who is meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know.
Then brew coffees for me, free of charge, without me doing the work. That will help.
Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together and talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Wow, so Jiro. Nice.
Are you sure?
Hey, he don't have much business anyway.
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
That sounds familiar.
Yep, I'm the guy you put in probation, you son of a bitch.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this.
Who? He knows Shido?
Just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister.
Got a hit!
Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
The cabinet?
Ooh. We got a hit! How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right? Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together. Time for revenge. Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal. Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
Except you, Ryuji.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you were in the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't... Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals. Which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Two very sick person, man. Two very
Guess
sick
you won't be
person.
going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Well, how do I put this?
Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
She's right, let's hit the hay. Why the hell are the two of them both in my room? Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kinda come in handy. Well, remember how I put that wiretap app on Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for two phones, yours and his. Now, what could I do with that info? I'll be able to tell the precise moments that Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance and beat, sent a signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they did just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Nijima to show the phone to Akechi. Oh. Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing the button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh? Pretty awesome.
Well.
Okay, not interested. I just want to sleep.
I'm gonna head back then.
Cool. 3% approval rating. Might as well just put it at 0%. Apparently, Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing. Bullshit. You are just pulling the waves. There's no point in having an election. Shido's gonna win. Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. More importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just wanna see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing but more than scum in the end. to show you. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. But that's all a lie, right? I just knew. Planning something with Sakamoto-kun and the others, huh? Well, try not to trouble the school or the parents, okay? Also, make sure you're keeping up with your studies. I'll handle your housework as long as you request me. I believe she already knows we are the Phantom Thieves. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together. Guard down! You're in class! Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in the zoo. Oh yeah. I received word from his family that he'll be absent for a bit. What do you people think school is anyway? This cranky old man. How did he get himself qualified to be a teacher? Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm good. Ooh, thank God you're safe. The suicide report was all over the news and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. You know, Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Okay.
Have you guys figured out this keyword to Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering if he's been behind all of those mental shutdowns. Doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April? Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly, there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido, how many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try and think about it on site? Let's try that. If we are going to go, I'd like him to join. But will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw up anyone who tells us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have him join us then. Remember though, we are going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the Diet building and force the bastard's palace open.
Well then.
Great. Today is much quicker. We already have our next palace target.
What is it?
You going out? You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late. Yes, sir. Does that mean I can't go shop?
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met. What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Or maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's a day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
I tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a metropolitan assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news site write about him as though he's assured to become the Prime Minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
What's with all the love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. What's with the big sign? I haven't done shit. Why should I rest? Wednesday. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. stop making me worry. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine.
Last one. Diamond mine. No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san. Is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand.
Snobby son of a bitch.
That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongin Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? It didn't seem well a moment ago.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. so our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world. All talk.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me. It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
There's no mistake, he's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person? Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Sheet fate.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this. Nice. Yep. Well then. Yeah.
I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be there? Well, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. I think Masayoshi Shido is even more amazing though. He's the first politician I have ever believed in. Oh, I know Shido-san too. Sounds like he really wants to improve the country. Can't they see they're being lied to? We have to do something. Come on. You know the truth. That's why it seems obvious to you. People don't. It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be defeated. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. So apparently, I can live my life as per normal as long as I wear my school uniform when I go out. Nice. The Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so I was wondering how you're doing. Are you going to give up without accomplishing your goal? So you're okay? That's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. If you need anything, I'm happy to help, my comrade. It feels pretty weird seeing you around on a weekday. You're taking off tonight, right? Sheesh, you're such a risk taker. Listen, make sure nobody notices you, okay? We have to do something about the keyword for sure this time. What's the point of going to the actual site itself to think of the last word?
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long.
Honestly, we could just get the correct keyword. Once we got it, then we come back here and enter the palace suite. What's the point of coming here?
We still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys. He wants to become prime minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune, rich people. Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
I'm gonna get it right.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer? A ship?
Steer?
Is it a ship? Oh yeah.
It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. Alright, do it.
Oh yeah. Did anything change? We went in, right? The security guards seem to be gone, but it's different from... It's difficult to tell for certain. It seems to be similar to what happened to C's palace. But this time, the Diet Building remains unchanged. Ah, the gate wasn't open earlier though. Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different. That means we are definitely in the palace.
Hey!
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, totally normal.
I'll check it out. Huh? What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Holy shit. Damn. He has the worst distortion ever, man. The whole Diet Building is a freaking shit. And everyone around him is his freaking ocean where he can just ride over.
May think he alone will survive.
Damn.
That's what this cognition is about, huh?
Damn.
Bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking? Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward. My father died because of someone like this. We gotta sink Shido instead of this country. A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure. All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections. Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Nice.
Wait.
If our clothes aren't changing, I guess you don't see us as a threat yet, huh? Speaking of that, shouldn't you been disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in a disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird.
You got it.
Well, we won't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this. With that, I'm gonna end the stream here, so that tomorrow when I stream it's gonna just be action-packed. So, with that, thank you for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna probably be at least a 5 to 6 hour stream, so hope you all enjoy this. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye.